All right, guys, today we're diving into the wonderful world of mushrooms. That's right, we're going to learn how to grow these delicious beauties right in your backyard. It's easier than you think, and trust me, nothing beats fresh homegrown mushrooms. We'll be exploring 3 simple methods, each suited for different types of mushrooms and spaces. So whether you've got a sprawling garden or a cozy balcony, get ready to unleash your inner fungi fanatic. Let's kick things off with a classic technique, growing mushrooms on woodchip beds or logs. This method is perfect for varieties like shiitake and oyster mushrooms that love hardwood. Now, before we jump in, it's crucial to pick the right mushroom species for your log. Shiitake, for instance, thrive on oak, while oyster mushrooms prefer beech or maple. So, do a little research and find the perfect match for your log. Next up, we need to prepare our substrate. That's just a fancy word for the material our mushrooms will grow on. Grab some hardwood logs, ideally freshly cut, or a good pile of wood chips. Now, the magic ingredient, mushroom spawn. Think of this as the mushroom seeds. You can buy this online or at some garden centers. To inoculate your logs or wood chips, drill holes, insert the spawn, and seal them with wax. For wood chip beds, simply mix the spawn directly into the pile. Now this is important. Keep your logs or wood chips moist. Think of a damp sponge, not sopping wet. In a few months, you'll start to see the mycelium, the mushroom's root system, spreading through the wood. That's when you know the magic is happening. Keep an eye out for little bumps popping up on the logs or beds. Those are the mushroom pins, the first signs of your future harvest. It'll take some time, maybe a year or so, but the reward of fresh, homegrown mushrooms is worth the wait. Remember, patience is key here. Keep those logs or beds moist and Mother Nature will do the rest. This is a low-maintenance method and a great way to enjoy fresh mushrooms for years to come. You can even experiment with different hardwood species and see which ones produce the best yields in your garden. So get those logs ready, grab some spawn, and get ready to grow some delicious mushrooms. This classic technique is a surefire way to unleash your inner mushroom maestro. All right, folks, let's dive into another fantastic way to grow mushroom straw or compost beds. This method is perfect for those of you who love all things organic and want to create a haven for mushrooms that thrive on nutrient-rich substrates. Think king oyster mushrooms, wine caps. They absolutely love this setup. First things first, we need to choose the right mushroom species. King oysters and wine caps are top contenders for this method, as they love the rich nutrients found in straw and compost. So pick your favorite and let's get started. Now, let's build our mushroom haven. Grab a good amount of straw or well-rotted compost. You can even use a mix of both. It's all about experimenting and finding what works best for you. Once you have your substrate ready, it's time to introduce our star player, the mushroom spawn. Sprinkle that spawn evenly throughout your straw or compost. Give it a good mix and make sure it's nicely distributed. Here comes the fun part, creating the perfect environment for our fungal friends. We need to keep the straw or compost moist, just like a wrung-out sponge. A good misting every now and then will do the trick. Now cover the bed with a breathable material like burlap to maintain moisture and keep those pesky contaminants at bay. Over the next few weeks, keep a close eye on your mushroom bed. You'll start to see the mycelium, that white thread-like network colonizing the substrate. It's a beautiful sight, like a hidden world coming to life. Once the mycelium has fully colonized the bed, be prepared for the grand finale mushroom eruption. Keep that moisture level consistent and you'll be rewarded with a bountiful harvest of delicious mushrooms. Remember, this method is all about creating a thriving ecosystem for your mushrooms. Keep those beds moist, monitor the colonization process, and be patient, my friends. The rewards are well worth the wait. And don't be afraid to experiment with different straw or compost mixes. Who knows, you might discover the perfect recipe for your favorite mushroom variety. Now, let's move on to our final method, perfect for those who want to integrate mushrooms directly into their garden beds. All right, for our final mushroom growing adventure, we're taking it straight to the garden. This method is all about creating dedicated mushroom patches, directly integrating these fungal wonders into your existing garden ecosystem. It's a fantastic way to create a diverse and thriving garden that's not only productive, but also incredibly rewarding. First things first, we need to choose the perfect location for our mushroom patch. Look for a spot in your garden that receives dappled sunlight and has well-draining soil. Mushrooms generally don't like to be blasted by direct sun all day long, so a bit of shade is ideal. Once you've found the perfect spot, it's time to prep the area. Clear away any weeds or debris and loosen up the soil. You can amend the soil with some compost to give it an extra nutrient boost. Mushrooms love that. Now it's time to introduce our mushroom spawn. You can plant spawn directly into the soil or mix it with some compost before spreading it in your designated patch. Now here's a crucial step. Keeping that soil moist just like with our previous methods. Water your mushroom patch regularly, ensuring the soil stays consistently damp but not waterlogged. To help retain moisture and suppress weed growth, apply a layer of mulch around your mushroom patch. Wood chips, straw, or shredded leaves all work a treat. Now for the exciting part, watching your mushroom patch come to life. Over time, the mycelium will spread through the soil, creating a network of fungal magic beneath the surface. This process can take several weeks or even months, so patience is key. Keep an eye out for any signs of mushroom pins emerging from the soil. Those are your cues that the harvest is on its way. Remember, this method is all about creating a harmonious balance within your garden ecosystem. Keep those patches moist, provide a bit of shade, and let nature work its magic. You'll be amazed by the resilience and productivity of your mushroom patches, providing you with fresh, homegrown mushrooms for months, even years to come. So there you have it, 3 fantastic methods to bring the magic of mushrooms into your garden or even your balcony. Now go forth, experiment, and enjoy the bounty of your own mushroom haven. So there you have it, 3 brilliant ways to grow your own mushrooms at home. Whether you're going for the classic wood chip method, the organic straw or compost approach, or the integrated garden patches, I guarantee you're going to absolutely love the process. It's all about getting stuck in, experimenting, and enjoying the journey. Remember, patience is key, and every mushroom you harvest will be a testament to your own little piece of mushroom magic.